Look, I'm not saying I'm a superhero. I'm just saying I've never been seen in the room at the same time as an actual superhero. Welcome to the show to be named later, where you should always be yourself. Unless you can be Spider-Man, in which case you should totally be Spider-Man. National Superhero Day has come around again, or as the folks at Marvel call it, Thursday. The Avengers, the Justice League, the X-Men, they all get plenty of love. But what about some of the lesser lights? I mean, this should be a day to honor some of the lesser-known costume champions, like this guy.
Arm Fall-Off Boy has the ability to detach his own limbs, which can use them as blunt weapons. His background is not explored in his initial appearances in Legionnaires Volume 4, Number 12.
Nothing stirs the imagination quite like the magical power of leprosy. If I had a nickel for every time I heard a kid say they want to be just like Arm Fall-Off Boy, I'd have exactly 0 nickels. But you know what? Maybe I'll change my tune after I hear his backstory.
He makes his first appearance in the DC Universe in December of 1989 in Secret Origins issue number 46 in Volume 2. We don't learn much about this odd hero in the beginning. Not until Legionnaires issue number 12 do we get any information about AFOB's origin. That's a funny acronym. Where Matter Eater Lad, another weird name, says that the detachable limbs came from his carelessness while holding an anti-gravity metal called Element 152, a fictional metal that was combined by Mon-El with gold, silver, and iron, and since then has been theorized by scientists to be an incredibly radioactive metal. So maybe there is something to this theory. However, it seemed as though Matter Eater Lad was making a joke and being sarcastic, so all of that doesn't actually matter.
Gotta love a hero whose origin story may or may not be the fever dream of a man suffering indigestion after devouring half of a Home Depot. Okay, so maybe Arm Fall-Off Boy doesn't immediately connect with the youth. What is something that kids could identify with? How about Skate Man? Maybe that's something that could be directed at younger readers.
According to the book, The League of Regrettable Heroes, Skate Man was created as a tie-in for a licensing project, presumably for men's roller skates, although no marketing campaign ever materialized for this project. It could have been something created for a client who subsequently disappeared or changed their mind, or it could have been a proof of concept comic to attract a client.
Did I say younger readers? I meant corporate marketers. I mean, look, maybe he has a good origin story.
The story opens with Skate Man fighting a group of bikers who are, apparently, harassing a lone striking immigrant worker. However, this turns out to be a trap to beat down Skate Man. The police arrive, and Skate Man is rescued by Paco, a young man who takes him to an old medicine woman for healing. While in a delirious state, we learn of Skate Man's convoluted origin. Billy Moon is a former Vietnam veteran who joins the roller derby circuit after leaving military service. Everything is great until Billy accidentally kills his best friend during a roller derby match. Disgraced, Billy and his girlfriend, Angel, wander the country aimlessly. They settle in California and try to reassemble their lives. Again, everything is great until Angel is randomly slashed to death by a biker gang. No reason for this attack is given. Angel's death and a stack of comic books inspire Billy to make a mask and fight biker crime as Skate Man.
That feels personal. Makes you wonder whether or not the creator watched Sons of Anarchy by curling up in a fetal position and crying in the corner. What usually makes a good superhero story is an everyday person being thrown into extraordinary circumstances, like this guy. Alright, so he's got the everyday person part down pat. Maybe needs a little bit of work on the super and hero part.
I'm just so sick of hearing bad news and worrying about how bad things are going to be. And the only way that we're ever going to have the world that we want is for everybody to just take some responsibility for that.
You know what? I can respect that. Although hiding behind a mask isn't exactly what I'd call taking responsibility. And, I mean, can you even really call that a mask? I mean, on the other hand, this is a real masked man.
This is Phoenix Jones, a real-life superhero and leader of the Rain City superhero movement, the Seattle-based citizen patrol group that tried to prevent crime on the city's streets. Phoenix is normally based in the US, so why is he patrolling the streets of London?
Marvel's second most ambitious crossover event ever?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I got invited over here by the Huawei team. They launched this new phone called the P2 Ascent, which is basically the fastest Droid phone out there. They wanted me to test it, so they said take it out crime fighting, live stream with it, fight crime with it, smash it, throw it around, see what you can do to it. And so far, it's been pretty awesome. I can't say much about it.
Leave it to American superheroes to turn crime fighting into a promotional event. At least tell me there's another reason he's there.
He's also taking part in a superhero symposium to inspire Londoners and educate them on the real-life superhero movement.
So wait, there's an actual superhero symposium? I mean, like a TED Talk for Titans? A Caped Crusader convention? It's like Comic-Con, but sad. And now, these messages.
Known through legend, feared by all, forged in the heavens by the gods themselves. Some people spend their entire lives in search of such powers, and others are just born with it.
What's up, everybody? It's your man, MG Marcus Grant, and are you looking to stay up to date with the latest goings-on of your favorite, well, maybe not so favorite NFL team? Well, how do you do that? You go directly to the source. Every week, Matty Kroll is doing just that with On the Beat, talking to beat reporters from across the National Football League. Be sure to check it out each and every week on 32-Bit. Welcome back. You know, sometimes a superhero story is about taking already gifted individuals and leveling them up a little bit. Take, for instance, the Harlem Globetrotters.
Move it, man!
Wait, it's my duty to inform you that the top secret mystery robot is filled with Globetron. The one substance of which you are vulnerable.
Globetron? No way! Count me out! Give him an Oscar. Calm down, Curly. We're superheroes, remember? Yeah, but against Globetron? We gotta go! Super Globetrotters away!
Impressive that Hanna-Barbera could come up with uniforms more hideous than what the Globetrotters already wear. You know, it gives me a little bit more sympathy, though, for the Washington Generals. Sometimes a superhero's best power is the power of observation. I mean, after all, Batman was the world's greatest detective. And then there's Rickety Rocket.
Far off in the future, a far-fetched mechanical miracle takes shape as a pile of junk turns into an out-of-this-world scientific marvel.
Rickety Rocket! Blast
It's Rickety Rocket and the gang.
Cosmo! Get it! Sparks now! Sunstroke! Rickety Rocket!
Did they have to give the robot car giant lips? Also, I guess it's good to know that in the future we still don't try to develop low-income neighborhoods. For real though, this is like a blaxploitation film set in the Jetsons universe. Don't believe me? Watch this.
What do you want?
I was just trying to overhear your order. What will it be, tall, dark, and metallic?
Anything. Just make it quick.
Righto! 2 30-weight oils and a grease sandwich. Hold the veil. Here, let me wipe it up. Oh, I see a little smudgy on your face.
Forget it.
Well, I never.
What did you find out?
That he's cheap. He didn't even leave me a tip.
That looks like a pretty good tip to me. A grease-soaked handkerchief. Don't eat that. There's something written on it. Look, the Spacely Bronze Museum is circled.
In a later episode, the gang calls Mr. Spacely a racist honky after his construction company tries to gentrify their neighborhood and turn the detective agency into a cupcake shop. That'll do it for this edition of the show to be named later. Be sure to like and subscribe the 32-Bit Network for more great content. And, you know, in case you ever wondered, this is probably what it sounded like when the robots of Tatooine hit on C-3PO.
What will it be? Tall, dark, and metallic?